to The Unfiltered Truth. Of course, I am your host, Miss Anmarachi, and today we'll be discussing about a old adage that our parents usually say to us, maybe to make us calm down or to teach us a lesson. And that adage is, what an adult sees sitting down. When a young person climbs the highest tree or the highest mountain, he or she will not see it. So today I have two interesting guests that have experienced life in different ways that is going to be talking about this topic. And so we're going to find out if truly this adage what it or it's just something apparent or an adult is using to whine us. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back, lovies, and this is The Unfiltered Truth. So we meet today. I have two wonderful guests, and by my left is
ID.
and by my right is
Becky.
Becky. And of course, they are going to be throwing their own contribution to today's topic, which is what an adult sees sitting down. If a Gen Z or a child goes up to climb up the highest mountain, he's not going to see it. So I'm going to ask them what they think about this topic. They should throw their light about it. So I will be starting with Becky. So Becky, what do you think about this idea? Is it true that what another sees sitting down, even if we are Gen Z now,
Yeah.
so even if we climb the highest mountain, we are not going to see it. Is it true?
Okay, thank you, ma, for that question. I feel like everything is experiences. Like life comes with experiences. So if a child eventually experiences things an adult should experience, eventually that child will be exposed. And then exposure brings about you knowing what adults should know. So imagine a child now sitting down and eventually talking to other children about things you already know. You don't have to now climb behind, get it. You don't have to become grown to know some certain things now, because then we have the internet, we have phone, and literally all being young child is now accessible to use phone and all that. So I believe that adage was better during the olden days. Now a child can sit down with his or her phone and know every information
So ma, are you saying that the fact that a child have access to the internet means that he or she is already experienced? Because these elderly people, they started as a child, they started growing up they met with people, they engage in a lot of activities till this their age of 30 upward. They experienced a lot of things. They saw what life is. Some of them suffered before they had money, while some of them did not really suffer to have money. Some of them did not really meet people, but all of that, there is experiences. That's why they said what an adult is sitting down. A child, when he climbs the highest mountain, he cannot sit. What do you think? Is there no?
It's no lie that adults are meant to guide us, but life at times comes with experiences. A child might be able to experience some certain things earlier, as the age of 15, through the internet, and then through friends and peer groups. So sometimes something an adult already knows at 30, that same child already have that knowledge. That's why they call us the Gen Z. We have more knowledge than the past generations, because we tend to be more, we like say figurative. We just want to know more. We just want to find out more. Yeah. So what exposes us first of all is the friends we are making, and secondly the internet. Technology has made it easy for anybody to get any information he wants online. It's no lie first that we need adults. But what of orphans? Yes, that have no guidance. These people tend to know more than children that will live with their parents. If you speak with orphans, you notice that they are very much exposed and wiser than children that are actually living with their parents, because these people are seeing life from a different view. So I don't think an adult at 30 knowing some certain things is kind of let's say an advantage to an adult. At 15, I can know some certain things an adult at 30 knows. It's all exposure. If my parents give me the time to get exposed, I get exposed. Knowledge, bad and good, I will know it. It's just giving me the opportunity. And then
So you said you know it. Does it mean that giving you that bad and good chance, exposure, and all of that, will you survive it? Do you think you will survive it?
I don't know. For me, I grew up in a place where we tend to fight for ourselves. Yes, we're living in a kind of bad environment. You choose what you want, either from the bad or the good.
So bad environment. About decision.
Yeah, this is about decision.
Yeah, decision.
That's it. So life can throw things to you, bad or good. It depends what you choose from it, what you learn from it. So I just feel like where you grow up or how you see things actually gives you the experiences in life.
Alright, so
Yeah.
our mentality also. So, ma,
Yes.
are you in support of what this lady say? What an adult see sitting down. If a Gen Z or a child goes up the hill, you will not see it. So what do you think?
Well, her points are very valid. So
Okay.
there's the exposure part, there's the internet part. Of course, with the internet or the advent of internet, we have been exposed to a lot of things. There's nothing you cannot search on Google that you will not
That you will
find.
not see.
There's nothing you will not go to YouTube and ask or check that you will not find. So of course our points are also valid. But then again,
Okay.
we have
That'll
the
be
word
interesting.
experience. You know, the Bible says there's time for everything. So even though you say a child at 15 can know what an adult at 30 knows, fine, of course they will know. But then again, do they know how to navigate through this information?
Okay.
You cannot say, oh, I'm cooking beans, so, and then you pick it up from the pot maybe after like 5 minutes. You have to allow it to cook well, allow it to be soft before, because obviously the beans is on fire, it's cooked, but that 5 minutes is not enough for you to say, oh, it's edible. So you need to allow it to cook well to the appointed time for it before you can bring it down from the pot, and then that's where experience comes in, because there's time for everything. And then again, fine, we have the internet, we have the information. There's difference between theory and practical.
Yeah.
Theory, fine, you know it, but then do you know how to apply these things? That's why the point you gave about the orphan, they are wiser than these children because they have experienced it, they have practicalized it, they have seen the realities, not only about hearing. You can hear something, but then again, can you apply
I'll
it?
go about it.
Can you apply it? And then can you stand the pressures? Can you stand the
Pains.
Can you manage
exactly?
crisis?
So then again, it's all boils down to the saying that she said, that what an adult sees sitting down, a child that grows up cannot see it because it's experience. The adult will understand how to do it. That's why I say always listen to your parents or your elders, because they know the steps you should take. Even though you have heard about it, you know about it, you still need to know the steps you should take.
But ma, you know that age is not the fact that you are aged doesn't mean you have sex.
Yes.
Exactly.
The fact that you are aged doesn't mean you have sex.
Well, I think it all boils down to maturity again, because maturity does not come with age.
Yes, it doesn't.
It does not come with age. It comes with exposure. It comes with experience. It comes with how you can navigate through certain things.
So I think we're actually seeing the same thing I'm saying. Because a child that has seen experience and has been exposed will eventually become matured.
It will become mature, but then again, can they apply it? Can they go through the stages?
Okay, now
Let's talk about let's talk about marriage. Okay, as a child, you are watching videos, you are watching sermons, you are attending conferences on marriage topics and all that. Can you say you can will I say teach, or can you say you can say, oh, because I've learned about marriage, I'm ready to go into marriage? It's not all about getting into marriage.
Let me say something.
Exactly.
During the olden days, where our women get married at the age of 15, 14, did they watch videos?
They did not.
They watched their parents.
Exactly. Experience.
And then they got their experiences themselves in the marriage.
But okay, you know we are actually going somewhere.
Yeah.
Most of our parents' marriages now are not working.
Yeah.
The fact that they are there, they are not enjoying their marriage.
That's why they know certain things to tell us.
Okay, fine. But we now, Gen Z, we already know, because some of us are coming from those type of home that we saw our father and our mother fighting, quarreling every time, and we are like, no, I cannot enter marriage with this kind of mindset, or I cannot enter marriage with this kind of thing. I don't want this kind of thing to happen in my own marriage. So are we going to say that because of their marriage, they married at the early stage, they are not experienced? Because some of them decide to stay there even when they are dying. They want to stay there. Is that right?
That is an information. You have seen the information, you have seen your family. Now, do you want that kind of marriage? No.
Okay.
Now, everybody now has license to the internet. So apart from your parents' marriages, the internet now fits you with different types of marriages too. But then you yourself now will have to decide what you want for a man, what you want in your marriage. That's it.
Yeah, we actually deviated
It's just
from our topic.
information. No, what is the same thing? It's lingering. It's information that is everything. Information. A child at 15 getting the right information exposes this child and experience this child, and then the child becomes knowledgeable. That's just it.
Okay, it's true, Sha. But I think this thing just work for people with different background or different training, because there are some people that started young children, young adults. They started becoming an adult at a very young age.
Yeah.
They've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
Some of them have experienced life, and oh God, it wasn't easy, but they were able to pass it. They were able to succeed it. So there are a lot of things. When you're talking to those kind of people, you are like, there's this. You will know that this person have.
Yeah, it's older than their age.
Exactly. This person have seen something.
Same things.
They have seen something. But that doesn't change the fact that what our parents say, there are some things that even age brings. There are some things age brings that we don't know. Time, experience, meet people, exposure, all of that. So it's making me becoming
I just feel like, for my own side, I am right. Because I'm saying the same thing. A child can still sit down and still see the same thing an adult is seeing while sitting down. Just expose that child. Just give that child the right information. In the olden days, they believe that the ones they want you to know is what you should know. Whatever you're not up to, you don't need to know it.
But
So that's
Mama,
just
do you think giving that child that information is right?
Exactly. I believe
you think
there are
it's right?
certain information you should not give a child at
this
a
is
certain
why
age.
this is why there are more people getting pregnant these days, younger people.
No.
You feel you
Yes.
see a child of 13, you say no, she just passing through puberty, no need of telling her what sex
Of course,
is all
no,
about.
you can tell a child at 13 this information.
Parents don't get this. They don't get, except maybe say up to like 18, where you should know that sex should be a topic for you.
Okay, now let's
A lot of
drive
parents
it.
are like
Let's
that.
drive it to this way.
Yeah.
You know, because if we are saying it your way now, it will make parents, they are like, okay, at the age of 11, I'm leaving you to go and experience life.
No, I will tell you about what I've experienced before you experience it. Then you will have a little knowledge about it, so it will not be so hard for you. That's it. That's why we have parents.
Guide.
Or
Aside giving them this information, I think parents should also be able to like walk you through it, not just
give you information, then you want to go and explore your own. Yeah, that is why we have parents. You tell them, then you tell them how to go through it. Your child can be come and convince you, mommy, I want to have sex. Then now you know what your child wants to do. You can actually call your child back and say no.
But if our parents give us that
leverage. It's just that
everything
is very is like now. I feel like at my age now, my mom can actually ask me, "Do you have a boyfriend?" At my age, well, I say as of 4 years back, if you say something about boyfriend, they will beat you. But why beat me? I'm a girl that already has breast. A guy already is really approaching me. You have to tell me, don't allow this man to deceive you. Why that you want to beat me? Why that you want to beat me for? Actually, that's the problem.
I think that's when the problem is, because I think they failed to, let me not say they failed to get it, but every human being has feelings.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think they do not understand that after growing up, even little children,
Yeah.
in nursery of
I'm
family,
seeing
they already
that is to catch you in the back of the door. They need to catch them in the back of the
beating
door
them.
now.
I think beating them or punishing them for they are liking this person
Somebody
or not
is wrong.
is only pushing them to
The
want to
negative
find
aspect.
out.
The negative
Want to
aspect.
find out.
I want
Why
to
is
know why.
mommy beating me?
Why?
Why that they should,
Don't know
sit
why
them
you
down,
beat me.
explain
Yes.
some things.
I
to
don't
them
put
and-
things in your children's head.
Exactly.
Don't
Not rushing
get
to
pregnant.
punish.
So let me just give this instance. I know when I was little, a man approached me in a wedding ceremony we went to. So I was talking to the waiter like normally. And then when we get to my mother, he said shouting at me. Why are you talking that? I was like, Daddy, the man was just asking my name. I started talking to a young guy. I know he's 5 years different from my age and all that. So that thing he did, I can never tell my dad. a guy approached me. I can never. Even though the guy asked me.
Scared of your dad.
Yes, I'm scared of him shouting at me because I don't know why men should approach me at my age. So I was scared. That is why you don't need to beat your child. Give them the information.
They need.
Even though they are wiser than you, yes, they should be wiser than you. Won't you be happy if something you create gets wiser than you?
And then again, we all learn from each other.
True.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of
Parents-
times that I miss my
parents
mom
can
and I'm
learn
telling
from
her
parents.
some things.
And she's like, hey, uncle,
You
see that this happened?
I know some food that I talk to my mom.
Yes.
Exactly.
I know some things that will come back and I'm sure my mom
we,
this
we
is my dad.
learn to unlearn and to relearn
Yes.
every time. Every
So I think our parents should understand the fact that we also know some things.
Literally, there's just this brain, not this negative brain that is in your head.
They should be aware that we are not just the little child that they are always seeing. The
Yeah.
fact that you should, that's the eye most of them are looking.
Like, hey, literally, my father might swear for me now. I don't know. You will take care of me. I will confuse him. You're talking about. You get
You know,
They should just give you the
They should-
information when they see that you're going through puberty. This is the information
This is
for
what
you.
and then knowing the right time to pass such information.
such information.
When you see that the child is already
Because you know
having that
some-
kind of thoughts.
There's the video I saw. I think a family, because this man is rich, his children are maybe like in primary 1, primary 2, they're already having laptops.
And you
Like,
have parental
almost all
guidance
of
in the
them.
laptop. Where in the laptop you don't go to
Unless
certain
they-
places.
Unless that, but I think
Without that,
I think,
without those guidance, it is wrong to
Of
give a
course.
child a laptop.
and then you guide the
or
child to
a
use the
phone
laptop.
self. Or
But-
a phone. There are certain ages, like my mommy. We didn't have a phone until we finished our SS3. Okay, we had a phone, but it's just not this small button
Okay.
phone, and it was just one for
For
3 of
everybody.
us. So we're like taking turns. Today I'm the one using the phone today. Tomorrow this person will use it. Next tomorrow. So that's we do until we finished our SS. When I finished my own SS3, my mommy got me a phone. Even my brother and sister finished theirs.
Do you feel like that changed anything? Even at SS3, you can still get spoiled through that phone.
Exactly, you can still get sports, but if your parents show you the or tell you the information as well.
But the fact
You should start earlier. That's why those children are using laptops.
Do you know
Those children
that-
are actually going to be wiser than children that doesn't use laptops.
Exactly.
But then they'll use it for the right things. They
okay,
put-
if they don't get the guidance, they'll use
yes,
it
for the wrong things.
That's
Yeah, that's just
so
it.
now we are all saying the same thing. Guidance.
Yes, knowledge,
Guidance.
information.
And our parents need to understand that there are some things we know that you people don't know. It is
Accept
us.
it that you don't know
and again, the
everything.
world is evolving and
It is.
technology is
Yes.
Coming up.
You know, our mother said, show me how to press this thing.
I know. Last time my mom was
Yes.
like, I want to send message to this person. This is that hand. She'll be touching
It's
this
me, I'm happy, help me. So,
And I'm like-
but some parents fail to understand that there are some things we know that they don't know. When you just say something, they shut you up.
They just shut up.
I think they want to still use the same
Method
training method
of the olden
that
days.
they used for them. on
But they've
us.
forgotten that this
generation
They
is
should also
different.
evolve with
yes,
life
world.
is
Evolve
evolving.
with it.
Yeah.
So
So that's why I say this adage is no longer that valid. Because at that time they don't give much information to children.
Yeah.
But now because of the much information children are giving, now they can actually sit down with their parents and know what they know, even from sitting down. So that's my point.
thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Heidi. And thank you, Miss Becky.
Yes.
And of course, I'm your humble host, Amarachi. This is the Unfiltered Truth. Stay tuned always. And don't forget, next week Saturday, we are going to be talking to an adult about the same topic.
Yes.
We are going to ask an adult about the same topic.
Yes.
So get ready for an interview. Bye.
Bye bye.